Hi, I'm Akasan, the Red Reddit one, and you are watching 2 Drink Minimum. Drink, drink. Drink, drink.
Party people, in the place to be. What's going on? It's me, it's that time! We've been wondering about this for well over a year now, but it's that time! Set the ambiance. The year was 1993. We didn't know what was coming. The youth of America. This is cold cock, by the way. This is a special occasion. We go to our TV screens one afternoon and we see the most amazing thing our little 8 and 9-year-old eyes had ever laid eyes on. Still makes sense. And it grew like wildfire. We just started talking about it. Wasn't no mass campaign. Wasn't no you better like this. It was just, did you see Power Rangers yesterday? And it continued like that for a couple of years. A couple of magical, incredible, heart-pounding years when we had some of the greatest twists and turns in story history. When Tommy first appeared, and the candle, and then Tommy turned good, and then he turned bad again for a hot second, and then he turned good again, and then he doubled, and then his power vanished. It was almost like he died, but then he came back. Oh. And now, after all, yes, Billy and Trini, I have to bring you down for the special occasion. And now, after all this time, after all these years, and all these promises, and all these innovations in technology from that first movie that really wasn't all that good. Yes, I'm getting into the Dusty Rose because this is the American dream right here, y'all. This is it. This is the American dream right here. Rebooted, put together, made for the masses, for the young and old. Power Rangers. New trailer. Teaser! Trailer! And it starts right. Trapzilla, by the way, switched the helmets, but it's still Trini and Billy under there. And it starts right. Look, because this could go either way. This could really go either way. I wasn't a fan when I saw the sword. I wasn't a fan when I saw the Zords, or at least the teaser of the Zords and the sword. So we're going to see it, and it starts right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Power Rangers are the Breakfast Club? Really? The Power Rangers are the Breakfast Club? The Power Rangers are the Breakfast Club? Little Fantastic Four with the rocks. Can he put on a shirt? Or at least some pants. Why his abs? Why are we seeing pube crack there in a teenager in a fucking Power Ranger movie? I didn't need that. Is there no Zordon? Like they're just discovering all this shit on their own? There doesn't appear to be a, why? Oh, come on with that. You didn't necessarily need. Alright, that makes Rita Repulsa a little bit more. I'm a little more on board with it now than I was before, I'll tell you that. I'm not entirely sure that the pictures don't do the costumes justice. I mean, we saw the costume morph onto Jason, at least a little bit of the costume. How'd you feel about that? How'd you feel about that? Yay? Yay? Both of them possibly yay? We saw the costume morph a bit on Jason. Again, we haven't seen the costume in action or how it looks once it's fully developed and they're just kind of standing there or whatever. I'm still not entirely sold on their costumes. Rita's costume, while she was hovering over, I think that's Kimberly. That made her a little Nightmare on Elm Street-ish. I like that, because one of the biggest things I had even when Power Rangers was on, when I was 8 years old, was why doesn't Rita just blitz them? Why doesn't she just blitzkrieg them? Just attack. They gotta sleep at some point. Like, why doesn't she just send monster after monster after monster, or all the monsters at once? They can't fight all the monsters at once. Just send them all. Just have Finster make just just run out his clay supply and just send them all. I didn't understand. At giant size. Like, don't even start them off at regular size. Start them off as giants. Send them all down, crash all the buildings, just blitzkrieg the whole shit. Just ton after ton, just bomb after bomb after bomb. Just bomb the fuck out of the planet. I didn't quite understand that, but here we see her going after the Rangers. Like, in their home. Like, in their sleep. That's a more sinister thing. I like that. That's one of the things that I said was missing back when I fucking first saw it. I was like, why doesn't she just like attack them in their sleep or something? Like, and now we see that they've been listening to me. See, they've got chips in your head. They've been listening to you, party people. There's a distinct lack of Zordon in this teaser trailer. It seems like they're just kind of running around, they found these rocks and they're just kind of running around on their own, kind of learning this shit on their own. I don't know exactly how that'll play. I mean, as a device, I can see why they would use it, because as opposed to Zordon just telling them, these are your powers, this is blah, 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 let's go out and test it, because they only had 22 minutes to fill. They have at least 90. So it gives them the opportunity to explore it and to show it a little bit more. And that was the thing that some people had a gripe with, was that they got these powers and now all of a sudden they know how to fight. Even though they did show the first fight scene where they were still trying to learn how, the first couple of fight scenes where they're still trying to learn how to fight. They didn't expand that enough for some people, and I heard that many times over the years, and I can understand using that as a device in this movie, especially since this is an origin story for the Power Rangers, and they're trying to learn how to use their powers and all of that. The visual of them fighting the rocks, like I said, looked a little Fantastic Four-y, or Fant Four Sticky. You don't want your movie to look Fant Four Sticky. And that scene looked Fant Four Sticky, though it seemed to make a bit more sense. Again, I'm not entirely sure about that whole, oh, we found the crystals and now all of a sudden we're fighting and blah, 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 look at all these powers we got. Like, how it plays out, it might play out well. It doesn't look like it'll play out bad. The CG, from what I could see in this teaser trailer, and again, I understand it's been 20 some odd years or 20 years or so, way better, way more realistic, if we can call it that, than we got in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. That movie did not do the franchise justice. It really, really, really didn't. Especially from the CG point of view, and they made the Zord CG, which was fucking terrible. They looked faker than the guys in the costume running around. So we don't know what the Zords will look like, and I'm sure that'll turn up in one of the later trailers. I almost want to not see a trailer where we see the Zords, just so I can see the reveal in the movie theater. But I also semi want to see it, so that I'm not. I don't want to see too much. I may see one more trailer, because this is a teaser trailer and it's 2.5 minutes long. I may see one more trailer, because you know they're going to come out with 5 or 6 more fucking trailers. I may see one more before I see the movie. As of right now, that trailer, because I didn't know where my expectations were. I had mixed expectations. This, by the way, is Awaken Rage. Like, I woke up and I found Power Rangers was up, so I'm not fully drunk yet. I'm drinking as I'm taping. This, the Power Ranger 2007 official teaser trailer, Discover the Power. How much does it get? Okay, that's. Are you pi? Like, are you dividing by pi? Trini, I'm not. Trini, I'm not. I wasn't a calculus. You're supposed to be the one who interprets for Billy. Billy, what? Now that's just science. You're not even. Those aren't words. Those aren't even numbers. I need numbers, Billy. Out of $15, how much would you pay? No, that's not. No, don't calculate. And now they're both doing it. Listen, kids, can you stop? Just thank you. Out of $15, the teaser trailer so far has earned. You lost your phaser, Billy, for being a smartass. Has earned, I would say, $12 out of my $15. It hasn't earned $15 just yet. you know, there's still some worries. I'm still a little trepidatious about it with the sword and a little bit the costumes, how they look in the actual movie. Although, again, Rita's costume looked better in that clip than it did, you know, on the set that day. So maybe although their costumes that we saw were the costumes that were like from the promotional pictures, and I'm still not on board with those just yet. I have to see them more in action in order to get on board with that. Severe lack of Zordon, and I heard there was gonna be an Alpha 5, and I heard who's supposed to be Alpha 5 in this shit? It's supposed to be somebody, I think it's somebody who I find mildly annoying, which works for the character, but is not something that I'm particularly excited for. Bill Hader is playing Alpha 5. Meh, whatever. I don't necessarily find him mildly annoying. He's alright. He's whatever. So, I don't know. I 12 out of 15, I'll probably go see it, barring something ridiculous. Barring something ridiculous, I'll probably go see it, but 12 out of 15, not 100% excited for it just yet, but we still got a long way to... Actually, we don't have a long way to go. We still have some time to go before 2017. Alright, I can see that. And there are some people who I saw like underneath the trailer before it played. They're like, alright, you just got my money. I can see why they would say that, because a lot of the worries that people had, or that some of the fans had about some of the things, seemed to be worked out in the teaser trailer. And by the way, that's how you do it. That's how you tease a trailer. You quote some of the words. You listen to the audience. You quote some of the worries that they may have. And I think they may have done that. Party people, I need you to tell me what you think about the teaser trailer. I need you to tell me what you think about my real-time review of the teaser trailer. I need you to tell me if you're going to go see it, how much money you'll put down on it, how much money you got on this new Power Ranger movie. Down there! And you just lost... Yes, you did. You just lost a power dagger. Down there in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, hit those links in the description. Amazon, eBay, Groupon. Grab yourself some 2 Drink Minimum swag from the 2 Drink Minimum swag store on the way out. And party people, you will help keep the lights on and the drinks flowing at the party. And party people, that, I gotta admit, much like the Power Ranger teaser trailer, ain't bad. I gotta put you down for a second. Just stay there. Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Sit back, city, bitch. Sit back, city, bitch. Sit back, city, bitch.